One of the challenges of snacking on the road is how to keep your snacks fresh and avoid spoiling your car's interior. Nobody likes soggy sandwiches, melted chocolate bars or spilled drinks. That's why it's important to store and pack your snacks in a cooler or insulated bag that can maintain the temperature and prevent leaks. There are different types of coolers and insulated bags available, depending on your needs and preferences. Some are hard shell, made of metal or plastic, and some are soft shell, made of fabric or neoprene. Some are shaped like boxes, baskets, duffels, backpacks, or totes. Some have extra features like pockets, wheels, handles, bottle openers or cutting boards. The best cooler or insulated bag for you depends on how long you plan to be on the road, how much space you have in your car, how many people you are feeding and what kind of snacks you are bringing. Here are some tips to help you choose and use the right one for your trip. Start with food that is completely cooled or frozen. If possible, store cold or frozen items in the freezer overnight and only place them in the cooler or insulated bag just before departure. This will help them stay cold longer and reduce the amount of ice or ice packs you need. Choose a good quality cooler or insulated bag that can keep your food cold for several hours or even days. Look for thick insulation, a tight seal and a durable material. Hard coolers are better at insulating and keeping your food cold than soft coolers, but they are also heavier and bulkier. Soft coolers are more convenient and comfortable to carry, but they may not keep your food as cold as long. You may want to have both options depending on the occasion. Pack raw meat and beverages separately from other foods. Raw meat can contaminate other foods with bacteria if it leaks or drips. Beverages can also leak or spill and make your food soggy. Use separate coolers or insulated bags for these items, or store them in leak-proof containers inside the cooler or insulated bag. You can also use Ziploc bags or plastic wrap to seal your food before placing it in the cooler or insulated bag. Don't pack room temperature or warm items in the cooler or insulated bag. They will raise the temperature inside and make your food spoil faster. If you want to bring warm snacks like soup or pizza, use a separate insulated bag with a warm source like a heated gel pack or water bottle. Make sure the warm source is wrapped in a towel or cloth to prevent burning yourself or your food. Monitor the temperature inside the cooler or insulated bag with a thermometer. The ideal temperature for keeping food safe is below 40 degrees Fahrenheit 4 degrees Celsius. If the temperature rises above that, your food may start to grow harmful bacteria that can cause food poisoning. Check the temperature every few hours and replace the ice or ice packs if needed. You can also use frozen juice boxes or water bottles as ice packs that can double as drinks later. Don't open the cooler or insulated bag too often or too long. Every time you open it, you let warm air in and cold air out. This reduces the cooling efficiency and makes your food spoil faster. Only open it when you need to take something out or put something in, and close it as soon as possible. You can also organize your food by placing the items you need first on top and the items you need last on bottom. Store the cooler or insulated bag in a shaded and ventilated area in your car. Avoid placing it in direct sunlight, near heat sources like the engine or exhaust, or in enclosed spaces like the trunk. These can increase the temperature inside and make your food spoil faster. You can also cover it with a blanket or towel to provide extra insulation. Clean the cooler or insulated bag after each use. Wash it with hot water and soap, rinse it well and dry it thoroughly before storing it away. This will prevent mold, mildew and odors from developing and keep it ready for your next trip. By following these tips, you can store and pack your snacks in a cooler or insulated bag to keep them fresh and avoid spoiling your car's interior. You can enjoy delicious and safe snacks on the road without ruining your car's battery. Happy snacking! One of the most important things to consider when snacking on the road is how to avoid draining your car's battery. You don't want to end up stranded in the middle of nowhere with a dead battery and no snacks. So here are some tips to help you keep your battery healthy and happy. First, unplug any unnecessary devices or appliances that you are not using. These can include phone chargers, mini fridges, electric kettles, or anything else that draws power from your car's battery. Even if they are not actively charging or running, they can still consume some energy and reduce your battery's lifespan. Second, turn off any lights or accessories that you don't need. For example, if you are parked in a well-lit area, you can turn off your headlights and interior lights. If you are not listening to music or using the GPS, you can turn off your radio and navigation system. These things can also drain your battery over time. Third, check your battery's condition and charge level before you start your trip. You can use a voltmeter or a battery tester to measure the voltage of your battery. A fully charged battery should have around 12.6 volts. If it is lower than 12 volts, you may want to recharge it or replace it with a new one. By following these simple steps, you can avoid draining your car's battery by unplugging any unnecessary devices or appliances. This way, you can enjoy your snacks on the road without worrying about ruining your car's battery.